Good morning everyone. I'm going to take you through today's video, which is a mobility session. So I'm going to go through 5 mobility exercises and movements that's going to help loosen up some muscles, joints, maybe any stiff areas that are within the body, help you loosen them up, get them moving, get them active, and hopefully help you out and help that body feeling better. So we're going to start off with a movement. So we're going to go from a downward dog into a cobra. We've done that before. It's where it's like an inverted V and then you go into a cobra. Next one is a hip circle, so you're making a circle with the knee. I'll show you it as we go. Next one is leg side drops, also a new one, and that's going to help move your lower back a little bit. The fourth one is going to be a frog's pose, so that's going to help open out the hips and help get those legs a little bit wider and get those hips moving. And then the last one is going to be a thoracic rotation, which we've done before, which is going to help open up the upper back and get that rotation through the spine. So let me start this 5 minutes. We're going to start with a downward dog into a cobra, and that should help move you through this movement as I taught you through it. So the 5 minutes has started now. So we're going to start in this inverted V here. So bum in the air, hands down, and then try and get the head below the arms. And we're going to come down into this cobra and bring the upper body up, so upper body's nice and straight up to the ceiling and you're really stretching through the spine and keeping the body nice and upright. So we can take a few deep breaths here, come back up into the downward dog, take a few deep breaths here. So just moving through this motion. If it is difficult to push back up, then you can just go onto your knees and then come back up. Try to open out that upper back here, push that head into the floor, and then come down into the cobra here. So as I say, you don't have to push into these movements, you can just go onto your knees and get into these end ranges of motion. Okay, the next one we're going to do is some hip circles. So we're going to start on our hands and knees. We're going to raise one leg up, bring it forward, and we're going to make a circle with our knee and just pushing our hips up to the side and around the back, trying to get as far as we can. So we're going to bring it forward, out to the side, trying to get it as far as we can to that wall, trying to get as far as we can to the back wall behind us, and then back in here. So I say this is going to help open out our hips and get our legs moving in that ball and socket joint. And you just go into whatever is comfortable at the moment. You should feel a slight bit of tension as you're going through, but it's not painful. Okay, that's a minute up, so we'll go on to some leg side drops. That's what I'm calling them. So we're going to lie on our backs, arms out to the side. Upper body's not going to move, we're just going to move. So the legs are bent 90 degrees and I'm just going to move to the floor. So our knees touch the floor, rest there, come back over to the other side. As I say, this is going to help mobilise our lower back, just get it moving and stretch out the muscles there. So if you can't get all the way down to the floor with your knees and ankles, and just go as far as you can until you can feel a mild stretch in the back and then come back up. And then just try and work on getting them all the way down to the floor without moving your upper body. So your hands are down here to stabilise yourself. So you've just got a few more seconds. 3 more seconds and then we'll go on some frog poses. Alright, that's it. So if you want to come back up, we're going to go hands and knees again, and then we're going to take our knees as far as we can out to the side and sit back onto our heels. Then we can take our feet back if we want and sit even further back. And we're just going to move through this range of motion, pushing our hips into the floor here and then bringing them back onto our heels. So bum to heels and then hips into the floor. And as I say, the same thing applies, so just get mild tension. You should feel a bit of a stretch on the inside of your legs as you come in and open up these hips. and then take some nice deep breaths as you're moving through these movements. So just 5 more seconds of this one. So the further your knees are going out, the further you can get down and the more your hips are going to open. Alright, so next one, hands and knees again. We're going to bring one foot up to next to our hand, and we're going to rotate that hand up and push it back to this wall behind us, and then come back in to the floor here and then back up. So we'll change after 30 seconds. So this is a thoracic rotation. We're trying to mobilize our upper part of our spine and get that spine rotating a little bit. All right, let's switch sides. So foot back down, bring that left foot up, and then rotate through. And then this is the last 20 seconds of today's video. So if this hasn't been too taxing on the body, then get that video playing again and go for 10 minutes. And that will just help loosen up your body that little bit more. Last few seconds. Okay. So that was today's 5-minute video. Little mobility session for you. 5 exercises to help your body moving and help loosen up those muscles and joints. Hope that's helped you, and I'll see you again for tomorrow's video.